Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today it's Friday the 5th, and today we had ourselves a crazy little cold snap come whipping through here. This morning I was out, I don't know, it's probably, I don't know, it might have been around noon I guess, probably 11:30, noon, something like that. Had a friend stop by for a moment, and was out talking to her in her truck. She had some things she wanted to talk about, and out of nowhere we started getting sleet, and it was just kind of a really strange, I don't know, shouldn't have that October 5th in Iowa, especially as hot as our summer's been. It really kind of threw me off guard. It kind of went away. I went inside and got a camera, came back out, and it was sleeting a little bit, but not nearly as much as it was, but it was melting about as soon as it hit the ground, so it's hard to catch it to prove it was sleet, but you could hear it tinging off the stock trailer and off the truck and off my air conditioner and that kind of stuff. But other than that, it was just, I don't know, it's been super cold. I've had the heat on twice now. I've got electric baseboard heat in my house. So, and it's got those crappy little just like 1 through 10 dial number indicator for temperature. And they suck like hell. I hate them. So, the guy that put them in told me I couldn't put an actual thermostat in. Flat out lied to me. I've since found out I can, but it's not that big a deal. I do now is I have them set to a temperature that I'm comfortable with. It's just a little bit on the chilly side, and I just go ahead and flip the breaker on and off. And that way, if it feels like it's a little warm, like today it wasn't that cold out, it got a little warm in there, so I turned it back off again. Then I turned it back on a little bit. I have a forced air one in my bathroom, so it's really nice when I'm taking my shower. I can just really crank it up, heat that bathroom up super great. It works wonderful. Last winter, I ended up buying a couple of those little infrared heaters, and those things worked out wonderfully. Had one set in the main front room when you first walked in the house, going into the living room, and which would be a dining room, but it's living room to me. And it kind of kept the house the temperature I wanted. I could actually regulate it with the thermostat. We had a remote control, so I'd turn it down at night, turn it back up in the daytime. That kind of deal worked out real well for me. And the baseboard heater I left on all winter, so it worked out really well. So those super cold, windy nights, it would kick on and off. It'd actually get used. Those super cold, windy days, it would do the same thing. But normally the little $150, basically gets to be a space heater, the infrared heater, heated my whole, half my house, I'd say. I had one in the bathroom, same way, it worked out great. And then I had a little wall forced air heater, the electric one that I would crank up when I was taking my shower and really warm that bathroom up super fast. And made it for a great, great winter. Probably the most comfortable winter I had in the house since I've owned it, just because I found a heat source that I like in that. I really wanted to put in, I'd love to do hot water heat like in the floor, but I don't have a boiler room. I don't have space to put it. The house is too small as it is. So unless I was going to pick it up and dig a basement and all that, there's just no room for that kind of thing to happen for me. So I did go ahead and hit the gym tonight. I put in a full solid 2 hours. I'm pretty whipped. I done, I'd say probably 50-50 between, well, I'd say probably 75-25. I actually did 25% weights. I did 50% on like the treadmill and elliptical, and then I went in the they have a little like trainer room. They got a screen that comes down, a little projector, and I did some like crazy, I don't know, follow the instructions of some dude on a video screen, and that really whipped my ass. So I'm pretty damn exhausted. I was gonna hit the treadmill again before I left, and I realized it'd been 2 hours already, and I was just exhausted from that workout I'd done, and said to hell with it. So I'm planning on heading back over tomorrow, and then I'm gonna take my Sunday. It's probably gonna be a day off. My hope is to head up to Ottumwa Sunday if my buddy's not got any plans otherwise. Then I'll hang out with him, smoke some cigars. It's not supposed to be very warm, so I'm not sure how it's going to work out. I might take my Carhartts and that with me. Kind of sucks sitting outside smoking cigars in the winter, but I hate to call this winter yet. But man, I never thought I would have been bitching about the cold this early. So as hot as the summer was, I would have never dreamt I'd be bitching. But I'm already kind of complaining a little bit. Sitting out here in my van, just got back home. Super sweaty and all wet and that from the gym. Definitely not going to like that after a couple hours in the gym when it's 0 outside or -15. Going back out, get in the car, drive home. It's going to definitely suck. So I'm not going to leave a vehicle running for 2 hours for that. So definitely got to figure out a place to store a coat and that kind of stuff so I don't get sick. Getting all sweaty and going out in the cold is definitely not going to be a good idea. The other thing I did do today is I went for about a 2-mile walk outside. I was going to do a little shorter than that originally, and then I got walking and it wasn't that bad. And I planned to make it longer. I was going to turn it about a 3-mile, and then chickened out and realized my hands were just getting way too cold. Didn't bring any gloves or nothing. I did have on sweatpants, a t-shirt, and I actually pulled a sweater out of my closet and wore it today with a jacket over top of that too and a stocking cap. But I didn't bring anything for my hands like an idiot. and my hands just got way too cold for the process. So I gave up, headed back home with just around 2 mile walk. So, but I went and I did the workout at the gym today. So I probably had a good, I don't know, 2.5 hour workout today, if you look at it that way. So that's all I know for now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day, and thanks for watching.